guys, welcome back to Expose, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I've been procrastinating. I've done everything other than click on this video of hers, because it's like, you won't have seen it yet, but I tried doing the I can't believe I said that one, and I think I got to 10 minutes before I wanted to punch the screen. Now I've seen the title of this one and it's like, really? Midlife crisis, empty nester. Empty nester. Has she forgotten she's got a son? I'm certified, yes you are. Midlife magic. Stop trying to make midlife fucking magic happen, Lisa. It's not a thing. Have you noticed, does that happen to you? If you've been watching something and you stop and then you click on another video, the other video is where you left off. Oh, and that just showed up. How did that show up? There. That's what I'm watching after this. The death of Monate. Ha 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 ha. That's why she's not been mentioning it. And it's not linked in her thing anymore. Do you remember when she said, oh, John's hair's growing back? Where is it then? Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. But the thing is, I think she's just stupid. Don't muck about, Jules. Say what you really think. If you told her this serum is going to take away all the sun damage if she puts it on at 3 o'clock every afternoon, she'd do it. Because she's stupid. I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat, but I'll have it there so you can see it if you need to. For as long as I last with her. Shall we jump in?
Okay.
Okay.
Says I'm live. Aw. Hey guys. Okay.
Lisa D1 turned on subscribers only mode. Only channel subscribers of 10 minutes or longer can send messages. She's desperate, isn't she? She thinks someone's going to come running in telling the truth and showing her up. Oh, and I was kind of naughty. I'm a little bit naughty. I need to download stuff off my iPad onto the laptop to be able to put it in the video, but stay till the end and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hey.
And there she is in her bedroom again. If you don't want all that upstairs space, Lisa, I'll have it.
6 people. Okay, I'm gonna give it just a probably 1 minute to let more people get here, but let me know where you are watching from in the chat. I want to get more of a feel for that.
You want to get more of a feel for that? How about you talk to the people? That'd help you get a feel for your subscribers and who's wasting their precious time watching you. If I wasn't doing these videos, I wouldn't give her a second thought. How can these people sit, right, how long was this? An hour. Watching her babble about bollocks all, probably. There's much more interesting things, or what's the word? Constructive things they could be doing instead of watching this bimbo.
And then anything that you want to talk about today.
Oh,
I
anything?
did ask on my Instagram last night. So I have a few things to start off with that I thought would be good, kind of like jumping off points and icebreaker type questions. And then I had a lot of people ask about like carnivore and makeup questions and things like that. We will have to dedicate maybe a Monday or something to that. And then I did want to tell you that I am going to have a makeup video loading later tonight at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I've seen that already. What is it? How to put makeup on for the pool. Really? Do I have to do that? Do I? I'm not doing the hair one. I refuse. Absolutely, point blank, refuse to do anything to do with her whinging about her fucking hair. But if I have to, I'll do the pool one.
So, oh, look, see mommy. Hey, Addie. Hey, girls.
Hey!
Aw, so excited. I love these lives so much.
You love the live so much. Yeah. Because you don't actually do them as a live. You just sit and bore people for an hour talking bollocks and don't edit it.
I wish I could do every video live, but it just, with all the different things we have to do. And honestly, not everyone likes lives. And I had someone say that they didn't like the empty space in a live. And I think I kind of got that in my head. And I've been just throwing too much out there. And
They didn't like the empty space in a live. If you're doing a live properly and you're actually engaging with the people in the chat, there shouldn't be any empty spaces.
I need to get comfortable with some empty space. Empty. Okay, Wanda. Hey, Wanda.
Hey, Wanda.
Catherine, Melody. Okay, wow. My girls, Mandy. Aw, let's make this a great week. Yes, I love Mondays. There's just something about a Monday. I honestly like Mondays better than Sunday and Saturday. The weekends, to me, I feel kind of out of it. But
you're always out of it.
Anyway, okay. Oh, Pittsburgh. Hey, Holly. Miss May. Wow. Lisa, Amy. Oh, love you girls. I look forward to this.
I'm bored reading names now.
Okay, so I had someone say that they wanted to talk about midlife crisis, kids are grown, divorced, and now what?
Oh, is she answering somebody who said they were an empty nester, maybe? I'll give her the benefit of the doubt till we get there.
And I was thinking, wow. Honestly, get excited. Get excited about your future. You know, I always say this is our time, and it really is, girls. I mean, this is our time. If your kids are grown, and I mean, I hate that you're divorced. I know that that wasn't what you had planned, but I'm hoping that you have come to terms with that and take your power back from that. I get so many messages from women that have just gotten divorced and they're devastated. And I remember that feeling. It is probably the lowest I have ever felt that I can remember right now. But I remember I cried and cried and cried, and I couldn't get over it. And once I decided that I was going to, one, take responsibility for choosing this person to marry, and then I took responsibility for the things that I did not do right. It wasn't that I was a bad person, but I wasn't perfect. I had kind of gotten where I was living in that victim mentality. I was living in the poor me. Everyone felt sorry for me. And then I started thinking, I don't like feeling this way. I don't like feeling like poor Lisa or you're a victim. And then I thought, gosh, I don't even like the way I look to other guys right now. So I had like a little breakdown, and I talked.
I thought you were supposed to be giving advice to the woman about what she could do. We've heard how you got divorced, how you cried and cried, how you were at home with mummy and daddy, how your auntie fixed you up with John. We know this. We've heard it a fucking million times. That woman wants you to talk to her. Not what you did.
talked to God, decided this was never going to happen to me again. And I took my power.
How can you decide it's never going to happen to you again? If John decided to divorce you tomorrow, what can you do about it? You can't stop it.
Back. And I moved home with my parents, and I immediately started working on myself. I got very excited. I mean, I'll never forget pulling up at my parents' house where I grew up, and they still live. That smell in the air. You know how, like, your parents, your dirt, your trees, everything just has a certain smell. Like when you get out of the car.
You were lucky you had parents to go home to. Parents that wanted to fucking coddle you because you'd just been divorced. Not everybody has that backup. So then what? What do you tell people to do then?
And I felt so relieved. And I immediately started getting like self-help books, even personal care, working out, little things like painting my fingernails and my toenails every night. You'll be surprised.
I wanted to get myself all shiny and ready for a new man. How about telling that lady, yeah, it hurts at the moment, it sucks, but do you know what? You can do it on your own. You're more than capable of getting up every day and facing life on your own without a man. If you happen to meet another one along the line, that's great. But don't spend all your nights in fussing about fucking painting your nails and reading self-help books. Really?
Surprised if you fill your time with these things, you'll have less time. Like your brain has to think about one thing at a time. And you'll think about these things and not about that. And I just really started thinking about the future and the next husband I wanted.
See, the future and the next husband I wanted. What if she doesn't want a husband? She said, I'm divorced, this has happened, blah de blah, now what? Now, you pick up a hobby, you open an OnlyFans, you go to karaoke, you get drunk, have fun, fucking dance around the house in your underwear. Oh, I was getting ready for my next husband. Fuck's sake.
And I made just a mental list of the things that were so important to me that I was not going to take less than. And then I've told you guys before that my parents were saying, you know, there's no sense in even going out on a date that isn't husband material. Because I had learned the hard way that love is not enough. Love is not enough to pay the bills, to be a parent, to come home at night.
Is she really saying this? So all women are capable of doing is being wives and having children. Is that what you're saying? We're not complete unless we're married and we have kids. God, she's fucking annoying. I showed that clip to Jade where she said, it's the way you think, it's your problem if you're not rich and whatever. And he went, can I punch her now? And it's like, yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I'm sick to the back teeth of people with money looking down on people that haven't and saying, well, I did it, so you can too. No. Luck and circumstance and being in the right place at the right time and being amongst the right people. Not everybody is lucky. Where are we? 6:35. God.
Love isn't enough. When someone, they can love you and not respect you whatsoever, and not be...
They can love you and not respect you. Really? Just because you had a fucked up first marriage, love. Love and respect go hand in hand, fuckwit.
On the same path that you are, because I really do feel like my husband and I did love each other, but we were not on the same path whatsoever. And so once I quit looking back and I got in a good place in the present, and then I started looking forward, it was a whole mindset shift. And let me tell you, my ex-husband felt it. He was like, because he had been used to popping back in my work and stirring it up again, leaving me a card at work and stirring it up again. All of these things. I mean, by this time we had already sold our house, but we weren't divorced yet, because in North Carolina you have to wait a year. And so I was just like, I had for once started thinking with my brain and not my emotions. So it wasn't that.
Have you got one? Really? It must be teeny tiny and tucked right at the back, and you bring it out for special occasions. Because I've never seen any fucking evidence of you having a brain at all.
That when he came around, I was mean or hateful, or I was just very matter of fact. I'm sorry, it's over, please go, have a wonderful life. And he was like, what is wrong with you? Who is this person that is thinking logically and that I'm not able to warp and break down into a bawling thing of tears? And gosh, you guys, it was so powerful. It was so powerful. That's the biggest thing. If you can ever take something.
Most people do that when they split up with their first boyfriend. See, that's the thing with Lisa. Everything happened to her so much later in life, and she's lived in such a cosy little bubble, that anything new she learns is amazing to her, and she has to tell people. Unbeknownst to the fact that most of us went through that fucking 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. We don't need her to tell us how to get on with our life. My mama used to grate the cheese, really.
Away from me, no matter what age you are, is never give anyone, any situation, anything your power. I realize there are things that happen to us that are not our fault. It could be sickness, it could be divorce, it could be anything.
Oh, now you're saying that it could not be our fault, right? In the last one, she was going on about it was our choice that we're not doing what we need to be doing. So it's my choice that I'm stuck in a bedroom. My choice that I'm in pain 24/7.
That we really feel like isn't our fault. But if you will at least acknowledge that you have some responsibility for your life. Where you are right now, your decisions got you here, whether they were good.
No, they fucking didn't! Jesus Christ on a motorbike. I can't with this woman. I just fucking can't. My decisions did not fucking get me here. Hard work and stress got me here. I did all the right things I was supposed to do. I worked from the age of 13. I brought up 2 wonderful children. I married a wonderful man. We bought this house. This was supposed to be the fucking first house on a stepping stone to another one. And then all of a sudden, I was sick. I can't do what I used to do. I can't think how I used to think. I'm in constant fucking pain. That is not a fucking choice. Sorry, folks. I really am. Sorry for that outburst, but I cannot with this woman.